What's going on, guys, girls? Rob here and feeling a lot better. 2.5, 3.5 hours later, meds, a little bit of a nap, feeling a lot better. A lot better. So, not going to waste the time that I feel good on talking about how bad I felt. How about that? Yeah. So, first off, 48 Lowe's car, Ally Bank car for the last few years leaves the dungeons of Hendrick Motorsports and signs 2-year contract with Chip Ganassi. Chip Ganassi, how about that? How about that? So, yeah, big news there. He's going to the IndyCar series, but any of the weeks off, and he cares to, he's going to have a car available for him in the Cup Series, Chip Ganassi. No more 48. The only way he gets 48 is if he buys the number off of Hendrick. That won't happen. Trust me, that will not happen. So I don't know if it was a rift in the house. I don't know what's going on there, but he's going to be driving IndyCar for Chip Ganassi, Cup for if I am feeling better. If he drives any Cup at all, he's going to be driving for Chip Ganassi. All right, let's get to that. Let's get to some NFL. Okay. Well, what side do we want to do first? Let's do the AFC. Sounds better now? Okay, that's good. AFC, let's go to the West first, okay? I like your Chiefs. I like your Chiefs big in this division. I like them actually big all over the NFL. 14-2. I'm taking the Chiefs to go 14-2. Even with a Super Bowl winning schedule, they play the Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers twice. That's 6 games. They won't lose over one of those, probably none of them. And then they're going to play a lot of the they're going to have a lot of first-place teams they're going to be playing. But, you know, they really are good. They really are good, and they're getting to play some of their big games at home. That's going to give them a big advantage. Will Mahomes have a great year? Yes. Mahomes will throw, I think, for more than 5,000 yards this year. I think he has a giant year. Second place in the West, I'm picking the Broncos. Drew Lock, it's time for him to step up and do something. Yeah, they lose their one of the defensive players today, or they actually lost him yesterday, Von Miller. I don't care. They're still one of the top 5 defenses in the NFL, the Broncos are. If they can get a running game of some sort. What's up, Tam? I couldn't answer that question because we don't have anybody over here. We don't keep. There's not really the Cowboys because Manchester United won a lot. They just hadn't won lately. So maybe the Cowboys, yeah. But the Broncos, I got them 9-7. Third place, I got the Raiders, 8-8. That might be a little high, but I'm thinking maybe they go to the bench for their quarterback before they go, too far into the hole this season. Raiders 8-8. Chargers 5-11. Trust me, I wanted to find the Chargers and say, I wanted to say Chargers could go 10-6, but they just cannot do it. Their roster, people have been talking about their roster's been so great, so wonderful. They got a good defensive line. They don't have great linebackers, and their defensive backs are getting old. Their wide receivers are decent, yes, but their offensive line, man, I tell you, I think Tyrod Taylor could have a long year, but let's hope not. Okay, AFC South. Surprise, surprise. How about this? The Titans to go 12-4. The Titans are the one team out there that will run the football on you and let you know they're going to run a football on you, and they don't care if you know they're going to run a football on you. I think they are going to be, and I'm telling you, 12-4 may be low on this end. I think they're one of the best teams out there. They're the best coach team out there. I really think that. And their defense is awesome. If they can get themselves a quarterback that can be consistent, they may even win more. But with that running game and with that defense, I'm telling you, this is a team that until they, disassemble some of this defense and get rid of offensive linemen, they're going to be up there. 12-4 for the Titans. Second, I'm gonna take it Texans 10-6. I think this is a team that people every year pick to win this division, and I just don't see it. 10-6. 10-6 is about what they are. They're better than a 500 team. 10-6. Colts 7-9. 7-9 with Phillip Rivers. Last year, the Colts were a good team, no doubt about it. You're bringing Phillip Rivers in. He's a hothead. I'm telling you, he's going to end up causing problems before it's over with. 7-9 is the best you're going to get with him. The Jags, are they going to get Trevor Lawrence? I don't think so. 4-12. I actually think they win 4 games this year. They may even win 5, but I've got them winning 4 games this year. I don't think they're the worst team in the NFL. I really don't. Let's go to the AFC North. I'm going to piss some people off. I'm going to make some people mad. I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers 10-6. And you're like, whoa, Rob. If you're picking the Steelers to finish first, 10-6, yeah, I'm telling you, I've got the Ravens finishing 9-7. I think they come back to earth this year. They're not as good as they played last year. They really aren't. Lamar Jackson he deserved the MVP last year. Yes. Is he that good a quarterback for 5 years? No way. No way. And if he keeps running the football the way he's been running, he's going to get clobbered. And that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I don't think he can make it through a second 16-game season without somebody cleaning this clock. I really think it happens. I don't like saying it, but I think the Steelers win the division 10-6, Ravens 9-7. Baker Mayfield, I'm sorry. Bengals 6-10. The Bengals they're gonna have a decent season. 6-10. I think a Bengal Nation would be tickled to see Joe Burrow win 6 games. I think he could win 7, but I think 6-10 is a safe number. And Baker Mayfield 5-11. With the team that they've got stockpiled, they're going to win 5 ball games. If they do, all I can say is Baker Mayfield needs to hit the road tomorrow. Bye. AFC East. I like Buffalo. I'll get to McCarthy when we get over there in a minute. I like Buffalo 11-5. I think Buffalo has one of those defenses a lot like a Titans. Not as good, but a lot like a Titans. They can shut you down in a heartbeat. It's all according to the quarterback. If he gets his head out of his butt, they can win even more than 11 games. But he's going to throw the ball up sometime when he shouldn't, I'm sure. They're going to be playing up north in the cold weather. That's advantage for them. Dolphins 9-7. I think Tua gets his chance sometime this year. And I think he'll jump on his chance. Miami's got some players to play around him too. I think there's going to be a lot of people happy down in Miami once they see Tua play. I'm sorry, Patriots fans. Jets 8-8. Jets 8-8. Sam Darnold. That experiment's not working either. I just, of course the Jets don't have a lot of talent, but I don't think Darnold has that much talent. I think Darnold's an average quarterback on an average team. 8-8. Patriots 5-11. Cam Newton is not going to come in there and open a can of whoop ass. He's not able to. Look, Tom Brady left his team. Okay, five defensive players that played last year, significant minutes, opted out. They're done. Gronk could have come back and played in New England if he wanted to. He opted to go south. They look. I'm on. They have not. They really don't have any offensive weapons at all. Last year, 2019, the Patriots had the worst running back / wide receiver staff in the NFL in the last 25 years across the board. Any team across the board, and they've done nothing to help themselves except their defense has left them. 5-11, best I can do there. They were hoping for to get Trevor Lawrence. Don't think so. I think he goes somewhere else. All right. NFC East. I got the Eagles winning this division 10-6. I got the Cowboys going 9-7. I got the Washington football team going 6-10. And I got the Giants going 5-11. I don't think anything fancy or happy goes on with this. I just think the Eagles win this division. I don't think they're that much better than anybody else. The Cowboys have the most talent, but I just think Dak Prescott holds them down. He's not a top tier quarterback. He's just not. He's an average quarterback. If they would have gave him money and offered him a long-term deal, if they thought they had confidence in him, they don't. NFC West. I'm going with the 49ers. 13-3. The Niners have everything in place to be a Super Bowl contender, including quarterback. They've got everything in place. Garoppolo did not uncuff Garoppolo's hands in the Super Bowl. They didn't let him throw it around the lot. They really should have. I think they would have had a chance if they would have. The first half of the Super Bowl, he played great, and they did what they had to do and stayed out of trouble. Second half, they just let the scoreboard up, and Garoppolo he couldn't throw it around the lot enough. Then they just couldn't catch him. I think this year, another year under his belt, he's going to be better. 13-3. Seahawks 10-6. Seattle is a team that's hard to grip. Russell Wilson is a good quarterback. I still don't think he's an elite quarterback. I think there's better quarterbacks out there. He throws the ball up a lot of times when he just has nobody out there. Anybody can be an elite quarterback if they have all day to throw and they got some of the best receivers around. And that's what he's had over the few years. This year he has no offensive line. And he got decent receivers still up there. But, man, oh, man, he has no offensive line. If they can't run the football, they're going to be in trouble. Rams, 8-8. This is a team that could go – they're capable of going 11-5. But they're also capable of going 5-11. I'm going 8-8 here. I'm taking the Rams right straight down the middle. Don't bet on them and don't bet against them, because as soon as you do, they're gonna upset you. They're gonna piss you off. Cardinals 4-12. Get yourself a quarterback, but I'm sorry, you're not going to get Trevor Lawrence. 4-12 is not going to do it. Another team is going to end up with Trevor Lawrence next year, and it's not Oregon team. There's no Oregon teams out here, Huss. No Oregon teams out there. 4-12. NFC South. I'm taking Tampa. I think Tampa wins 11-5, and I think the reason they do is because they win the opening week against the Saints. I think they win. Everybody's picking them to come out the gate slow, and I think just the opposite. I think Tampa is one of the teams that's going to come out the gate fast. They have every reason to. Tom has been down there in Tampa for the last 3 months, 2.5 months, and all they've been talking about is football. Every time he meets a new player, people just jumping off, just jumping on the wagon and say, "Hey, I'm finally with a real quarterback now." I mean, it takes some balls to say stuff like that, but some of these guys are saying it. I think they believe it. They've got all the talent in the world wrapped around a quarterback that has not had all the talent in the world wrapped around him for the last 10 years. And he's still won Super Bowls. Watch out, guys. This is a team could bust loose this year. I don't care if you like Tom Brady, if you don't like Tom Brady. You got to admit, he can throw the ball. He'll throw for over 4,500 yards this year, too. He is going to have a heck of a season. I won't be surprised if he throws for 5,000 yards. I don't think he'll make all these mistakes that Jameis Winston made. And I think the only thing you got to do is keep all the receivers happy. And I don't know. I heard about that, Huss. That's nasty, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to take the Saints 10-6, second place. I think Drew Brees is one hit away from being done. He's not the biggest guy in the world. I don't know. I tell you, everybody's talking about, well, they got Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill fighting the number 2 position. And right now, Taysom Hill is the number 2 guy. Anytime you're talking that much about it, sometimes you just wonder if it's just going to happen. I hope not for Drew Brees' sake. I'm not a Drew Brees fan. I'm no longer a Drew Brees fan. I lost all respect for him. The way he went through this matter in the offseason. That might be part of the reason I'm going 10-6 with them instead of maybe 12-4. They may still win the division. I hope not. Panthers and Falcons both 8-8. I think if Falcons are a team they could hurt anybody if they want to. Matt Ryan can throw the ball for 500 yards any week. Their defense can play and step up any. Drew Brees, the way he stepped up, way he apologized for standing at the national anthem. He backed down from everybody and apologized for standing up at the national anthem. I think that's garbage. Panthers and Falcons both 8-8. Yeah, I've seen some of that too. Finally, we're going to go to the NFC North. I'm going to take you Vikings. I'm going to take them 12-4. I really like you Vikings. This is a team I like a lot. I really like the core of the 49ers, and I really like the core of the Chiefs. But this is another team. I like the whole core of the Vikings. It's a matter of whether Cousins throws the ball to the right colored uniform. If he does, they win. I say 12-4. I think they can win 3 out of every 4 games. I think they're that good. Packers 10-6. I think I think Aaron Rodgers starts to feel uh, um, footsteps behind him. I think he starts feeling footsteps behind him. I don't know how much longer he's going to play, but people are going to start wanting him out if they start losing. The Bears, get your head out of your asses. Mitchell Trubisky, the University of North Carolina quarterback / graduate. You're going to start him over Nick Foles. That shows me right there. The front office and the coaching staff in Chicago need to be out of there. There's no way in hell, if you've seen Mitch Trubisky play the last 3 years, why would he be playing? I just don't understand this at all. Trubisky, I don't know what he's done or if he's holding something over somebody's head or what's happening. But he is not that talented a quarterback. In fact, I don't think he should start on none of the teams. I don't know. But there's no way in hell he should be starting. No way. He is not that good a quarterback. But he's starting. So, that I picked the Bears to beat the Lions in week 1. I'm taking it back. The Lions, I think he either Polish or Russian roots. Oh, okay. I'm taking the Bears 9-7. And this is after the coach either gets fired or either they go upside his face a couple times and say, look, he not play, he play instead. Pointing to the new quarterback. Come on. Somebody's got to get smart there. And sadly, I think the Lions, really, man, I'm telling you, everybody in the world, I love the Lions this year. Why? I've always liked the quarterback. I've always liked him. But he's given me no reason to like him. Their first win of the season is going to be 1. And I think they win 1 more after that. I think they go 2-14. And Matthew Stafford's career at Detroit ends after this season because the kid from Clemson comes up and steps up and becomes quarterback there, Trevor Lawrence. Shazier, yeah. He just retired, yeah. So I say the Lions have the worst team in baseball, in football and baseball. How about that? I'm saying the Lions have the worst team overall, 2-14. The other teams that are going to be fighting them for the number 1 overall pick, the Cardinals, the Jags, the Giants, the Patriots, the Browns, the Chargers. I think they could all be going after that number 1 pick. So if they come out the gate 0-8, don't expect somebody to go out here and try to pick up somebody to win 8 games. They're going to roll over and play dead and accept the chances of becoming number 1 overall pick. So we'll see what happens there. But I like the Lions' chances there. I really do. Might come back on later. It's 5 o'clock here on the East Coast. I might come back on later, see what's happening. Right now, it's beautiful here on the East Coast, about 76 degrees. When I say beautiful, it's really cloudy, but it's not hot. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, the top news as far as racing goes, NASCAR, IndyCar, Jimmie Johnson signs 2 years with Chip Ganassi Racing. Not only for IndyCars, If he's going to race NASCAR, he's racing for Chip Ganassi for the next 2 years. So, what happened at Hendrick? I have no idea, but it's unfolding this way. Darla, how's Darla? She's okay. Her eye looks a little bit weird, but she said she feels okay. She rested for a while, and she seems to be doing okay. She goes to the doctor tomorrow for a checkup, and then she doesn't have to keep a patch on except when she goes to bed. I think you wearing the dark glasses. What? You wearing them dark glasses? Not right now. Oh, okay. She's not wearing them now. I thought maybe she was watching TV now. So she's actually watching television. And when she goes back to bed tonight, she has to put the patch back over her eyes to make sure she don't scratch or anything like that. And has to keep putting eye drops in all the time. So she's doing that. And it looks like she seems to be feeling pretty good, guys. So update on Darlene, and as well as Jimmie Johnson and NASCAR. Jimmie Johnson, NASCAR situation. And NFL. My picks for the Super Bowl. Oh, boys, oh, boy, oh, boy. I'm going to pick the Chiefs to go again in the AFC. I'm going to pick the Buccaneers. I'm taking the Buccaneers. The heck with it. And guess what? I'm going to say Tom wins number 7. They're going to have to overcome the Vikings or the 49ers or somebody. But I think if they overcome those tough teams, by the time they play the Chiefs, I think they can be, I think the Chiefs are not quite as good as they were last year. 14-2 is still great. But I think the Buccaneers can do something with them. Will he be the greatest U.S. athlete ever? Oh, man. Boy, oh, boy. Oh, man. Be close. You're saying the Bengals win the Super Bowl. Probably somebody that's run track or something would still be the greatest. Probably so. That makes a difference. If he goes to a second team and immediately makes them better, yeah, you're probably right and I think they've got to be better. I mean, Jameis Winston, threw for 30 touchdowns, but he threw for 30 interceptions as well. Tom Brady's not going to throw for 30 interceptions. He's just not going to do that. That's 2 a game, man. He's not going to do that. He may throw 4 in one game, but you're not going to see him throw 4 in the next game. It's just not Tom's game. If they have to come back from behind, he's not scared about the numbers, though. Rodgers is good. I don't think so. I think he's got more athletic ability. I just don't think he's got it between the ears. Nah. He can't lead a team like Brady could. Nah. I don't even think Rodgers in the top 5. No way. Rodgers not been able to lead a team, man. Brady's won with less than what Rodgers had. Brady's had worse teams. You don't have to have a personality. You don't have to have personality. You got to be able to jump on people's asses. You got to be able to and get push the right buttons. Now, Rodgers, no way. Breeze may be almost as good as Brady, but no way Rodgers. No way. Breeze is a better quarterback than Rodgers ever has been. He's thrown for 75,000 yards. He's had so many different receivers. He's gotten beat up. He even got traded around. Do you think? I've always liked Messi. I've always liked Messi. I think he's better. Do you think? They're outspoken, Huss, and I think a lot of people think they ought to put their money where their mouth is and start helping out charities and all, rather than just throw stuff on their uniform. I think people get pissed about that. I think that's what happens. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying I prefer Messi to Brady, but he was just talking about soccer. Um, I totally different games there. Messi, I still say Messi's the best soccer player. Who was? You talking about talking stuff and putting stuff on their jerseys? All of them. They're all putting different names, doing different things. Everything's a movement now, and people don't want that. People, if they're going to watch sports, they want to watch sports. If you want to do something for a movement, that's fine. Oh, it may be, but I think the NFL is going to lose a lot of. Oh, I think the NFL is going to lose a lot too. Baseball's the ones kept quiet. Yes, MLS is much more popular. Yes, much more popular. MLS is almost up there with hockey. Not quite, but almost. As far as popularity in the U.S., not quite. Somebody else got some comments they throwing in here too. So, but yeah, I like MLS a lot. I like it. I don't know. I don't know, Huss. I don't know. A little after 5, guys. I'm gonna head out right now. I may be back later tonight if I am. Um, I don't know what I might play. I don't know what I might play. I may just surprise you guys. I may do. That is weird. I may do some. I may do some more boxing. If not, I may do some wrestling. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Uh, See y'all later. Have a great evening. And I say Tom wins his 7th. We'll see. Have a good one. Bye.